Console peasants. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Well, we could, but then who else would bring us endless hours of entertainment by being so incredibly stupid and misinformed? Fanboys like JTech TV would. But this is not a video on JTech. No, not yet. That one is brewing. This video is on one of Black Bond's cheerleaders, Donovan the Gamer. Yes, very original name. Sounds like something I would come up with when I was 13 years old on Xbox Live, when my mom just bought me an Xbox 360 and I had no idea what to make my gamer tag. I just wanted to play right now. I don't know much about this guy. Since the first and last time we interacted, he's had me blocked on Twitter. I hardly remember what we were debating. I just know that I completely destroyed him and any of his arguments to the point where he felt he needed to block me. So I won. I mean, why else would I be blocked? If you are correct and you are right in your mind, there's no reason you should be blocking me. Convince me. Show me proof. Show me evidence. Make me understand your point of view. Don't just give up and be a pussy and hide behind a block. Anyways, when Donovan isn't stroking Black Bond off to some hentai, you'll see him spreading all kinds of lies and misinformation about the PC because he's a console fanboy. He has definitely never touched a PC a day in his life or gamed on it for any real amount of time, because even by just doing that, he wouldn't be saying so many easily debunkable lies. And that's what we're gonna do here today. So let's break down his most recent bullshit parade. And to do that, we gotta go to his Twitter, where I saw him in a huge thread just saying the dumbest shit, and oh wait! His account got suspended. That sweet, delicious karma. Worry not, my friends, worry not, for I have at least 2 screenshots from last night before he was suspended this morning. I guess being toxic to people you debate with doesn't pay off. So let's take a look. Alright, so I follow Fertango on Twitter, and he had retweeted something from Donovan. I just saw I saw this tweet is unavailable, so I knew I was still blocked, but I wanted to see because I was curious. So I just went into incognito and went on his profile, and I was able to take 2 screenshots of some of the conversation. It looks like they were having some kind of debate about if PC is better or not. So this guy, XX Noob Slayer, he says, pros of PC over console: upgradable hardware, backwards compatibility, better graphics and better frame rate, actual settings for games like RTSs and flight sims, mods and ability, and blah blah blah. You know, he's just listing all the shit. So Donovan comes right in with this fucking disgusting potato ass Sonic the Hedgehog fucking. This is the most disgusting symbol for you and your channel and representing yourself I've ever seen. You fucking Sonic fanboy. Alright, no, that's not the point. Anyways. Cons of a PC over console. Games constantly crashing. And to add to that, for unknown reasons. Now, I have been gaming on PC for about 6 years now, and I have never had any game really crash on me a ton of times, and I've played hundreds of games, and I have not had a game crash to the point where I didn't even know the reason why it crashed. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Does your PS4, all your PS4 does when your game crashes is give you a fucking error code, and that does nothing. It gives you an error code to look up, and when you look it up, it just says go fuck yourself because you can't do anything. On PC, if your game's continuously crashing, you could probably look up a forum or look up a solution on the dev, page on, like the community tab in pretty much any part of, the game you are playing. You can just go to the community tab and people will be talking about it if it's a prevalent thing. But that doesn't really, I can't tell you the last game I had on PC that was constantly crashing. Honestly, but like, hand over heart, I have played hundreds of games on PC, and I mean, I'm sure a couple games have crashed. Actually, you know what? Anthem. The demo for Anthem, Hell no, I was not going to buy that fucking game, but I tried the demo and it crashed on me several times. And that is not because of the PC. You know, it's not because of the platform itself. It's because the developers fucking sucked at their job. They weren't doing shit correctly. They fucked it up. They coded it wrong. That's why on the PS4 versions of Anthem, they were actually breaking consoles. So really, crashing and any kind of errors and anything wrong with the game isn't really the platform's fault itself. It's not even the console's fault at all. It's just developer competency. If they fucking sucked at coding it and didn't give a shit to patch it or delay the game to fix out the kinks, that's their fucking fault. It's not my fault. It's not my hardware's fault. It's not a console's fault. That's stupid. And like, I love how you have to add for unknown reasons, as if it's just such a mysterious thing that happens. How can it constantly crash, but I still don't know the reason? That makes no fucking sense. And you don't have any facts or statistics or analytics to back that claim up. You're an idiot. That just doesn't happen. And if you game on PC, you know this doesn't happen. Alright, anyways, his next point. No ports of the hottest games like Kingdom Hearts 3 and Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, it's crazy. I guarantee he would be against those games getting ported to PC anyways. I bet he's that type of dude. Where it's like, yeah, this game's never going to PC, you PC port begging cucks. You'll never get this fucking game. So what? So what if PC doesn't have 2 games? We're getting several ports. We just got Octopath Traveler ported. That's coming soon. We're getting the Yakuza series. There are tons of ports of games. Like Final Fantasy's getting tons of ports. Like, there's games on PC. There's lots of games coming to PC, and Red Dead Redemption 2 will be coming soon. I'm sure they're just taking their time, and guess what? That extra year or 2 of, development is going to make that game even better on the superior platform. And Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't that good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, but, come on, man. Like, what? 2 games? 2 games. That's a con of the PC, because it doesn't have 2 ports. Or, ports of the hottest games, whatever that fucking means. Red Dead Redemption 2 is, like, way overhyped, way overrated, and no one's even talking about it anymore. Kingdom Hearts 3, no one's talking about that either. The games were good. They were good games. I'm not saying they're bad, but the hottest. Whatever, dude. That's subjective. Anyways, his next point. Lots of weirdo porn games on Steam. Okay. Yes, there's a lot of adult content on Steam. But hey, it's not in your face. You don't have to go out and buy it. Just because there's a bunch of porn games or hentai or whatever adult themed content games. How fucking mature are you? I guarantee you play Grand Theft Auto where you're fucking killing hookers, or Devil May Cry where there's just blood and gore and shit. Why do you have a problem with fucking porn games? I guarantee you watch porn. Go fuck yourself. Just ignore that the games are there or buy them. At least they're there for people who want to fucking play them. Why do you give a fuck? Why is that a con against PC? So it's a con because we have more games and more options for, whatever you think about it, it is irrelevant. That's not a con. Fuck you. Performance issues. Performance issues that can be worse than on console. This guy has to be trolling. There's no way. There's no performance issues. Like what? What performance issue? What performance issues? Honestly, I like how you just say all this shit and you don't support anything you say at all with any facts, any statistics, any articles, any studies, anything. Nothing. You don't do anything. You just say shit. And what performance issues? Consoles still struggle to hit 60 frames per second. Regularly, look at all of PS4's main lineup of games. Spider-Man, God of War, Uncharted, Horizon. All these games run at 30 FPS. For the most part, a smooth 30 FPS. It's impressive that the games can look that way and run at a somewhat stable 30 FPS. But, I mean, really? Performance issues. Consoles have been having performance issues since their inception. At least this generation, especially. Last in this generation. There has not been a consistent trend of 60 frames per second standard or any kind of standard. Look at games like Anthem, fucking Sekiro on consoles. They run like trash. And on PC, lock 60 FPS. And then we have a mod. That's another thing. We have mods on here, and we use mods to unlock the frame rate on Sekiro, and I am running that bitch at 144 frames per second. And you can keep your your sub 50 to 30 frames per second. Go ahead. You're an idiot. Performance is not an issue on the PC unless the developer fucks up the game. That's it. Same with console. The developer can fucking make the game run at, whatever they want if they fucking make it well. I'm sure there's tons of games, like even all the games I just listed for PS4, if they just worked on a performance mode, they could have had modes where it ran at 1080p 60 or 1440p 60 instead of trying to do this 4K or checkerboard 4K rendering, and it could actually get their games running well. So that's a lie. Expensive upgrades. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least we can upgrade. That's it. I don't have to say anything else, but I will. I really don't, though. At least we have the option to upgrade our fucking hardware. You don't. You get a box every 6, 7, or 8 years, and then Sony or Microsoft tell you this is where you're gonna play until we decide to make until we decide to make new hardware. That's it. Whereas PC, you can buy a build at whatever price you want, and hey, if you like it, you want more performance later, save up for a nice upgrade later, GPU, CPU, whatever you want to get. And that's basically like buying a new console. There's no excuse for it, honestly. Because I guarantee you bought a PS4 on launch day, that's $400. You've been buying games, and even if you're buying 2 games a year, that's $120 a year, plus PlayStation Plus, that's another $60 a year. So you're well over fucking $600 already. And that's, if you're on the low end being conservative, not buying every single game. And then 3 years later, PS4 Pro comes out. Some of you who had the base PS4 still bought that. So you've spent over $900 so far, 3 years into the generation, at the very minimum. And now PS5 is about to come out, and you're going to drop another $400 or $500 on that. Like, if you cannot save $300, $400, $500, $600 in the span of a console life cycle, you need to either figure out your financial situation or get a better job or something, because it's really not that fucking difficult. Expensive upgrades my ass. Yes, consoles are expensive. You think $500 is expensive? That can get you a fucking really good graphics card, especially right now. You could probably get a 1060 for that. I'm pretty sure. Probably even a 1070, and that'll outperform all current gen consoles. Terrible support for controllers. Holy shit, I cannot believe these fucking people. Are you kidding me? Alright. You tell me what is more terrible support for controllers. The PC platform, which you can literally plug in any controller you would like to play your games. PS4, Xbox One, PS3, PS2, 360, Wii U, Wii Gamepad, the Wiimote, nunchucks. You can literally fucking a dance pad. You can use a Dance Central dance pad or whatever the fuck. You could use any controller. You could plug it in and use it right here, right on the PC. Guess what you can use on PS4? Just your PS4 controller. And maybe off-brand PS4 controllers. That's it. Were you even thinking when you said that? Terrible support for controllers. I can use any controller I want. I literally play all my games with a PS4 controller with no issues. My brother uses an Xbox One controller. No issues. Are you dumb? We have the best support for controllers. So anyways, Noob Slayer responds, games crashing you clearly haven't played on PC if you think this is a huge issue. No ports, we have hundreds of great games that never get ported to a console, blah blah blah, weirdo blah blah blah. And he said exactly what I said. Weirdo porn games, you can ignore them if you want. At least people who want them have the option to get them. And that's fucking it. That should be it. Your opinion on the games that are there are irrelevant. It's not a con. More options is not a con. Here's the other screenshot I had. Unfortunately, it's the only one because I was busy and I was able to only get these two. He says, yes, and that's a moot point. Talk to me again when most PC gamers can play games like Nier Automata, Bioshock Infinite, Hellblade, and Metro Exodus with very little issue. PC gamers always act like big shots when it comes to performance but can barely run games from 2016. Your consoles can barely run games from now. Are you kidding? Dude. The average dude, Hellblade just got ported to Switch and runs at a consistent 30 FPS. For the most part. I mean, docked definitely, undocked, the fucking resolution takes a huge hit. But it still runs on the Switch. You don't think Hellblade, if it can run on the Switch, it could run on an average PC? Are you kidding me? The fucking Switch is weaker than the base PS4 Pro. Probably the base Xbox One. You are the definition of a console fanboy that has no idea what they are talking about. No one has had any issues running these games at all, and if you could find that information, you would have put it here. You would have linked to it. You would have linked to articles, to some kind of study or analytics or forums where people are talking about the fucking performance issues. But the truth here is that you hate it. You hate PC gaming. You are just so in love with consoles or your PS4, whatever fucking, I don't know what the fuck you own, that you just spread lies. What? Nier Automata runs great. That runs at a lock 60 FPS for me. Are you kidding me? Even when I had my 1060 card, that game ran great. I have a 1080 Ti now, but I mean, I played all of these games on well, except Metro, on my 1060, and it ran fucking great. I even ran Bioshock on my old RX 470, I believe, and that game still ran at like 60 to like 80 FPS at high settings. And it's funny that you would say that, because I've been actually playing Bioshock Infinite. I should have gameplay of that this whole fucking video. I've been playing that game again, and it's fucking gorgeous. Maxed out settings, and at 1440p with frame rate locked at 144 FPS, dude. You're jealous. You are just jealous. And you know what? I hope for your sake that PS5 or next gen, whatever console you get, I really hope they beef up the performance for those fucking systems, because you really need to get fucking educated on like what actual good performance in a game looks like. I really hope they can get a standard 60 FPS, like locked on all games. I hope. I really do. I don't want the consoles to fail. But yeah, this is basically it. This is this Donnie kid in a nutshell. He's a huge console fanboy. He brings no facts. He brings no evidence to any of his stupid, outlandish, dumb, and already disproven claims. And this is all he does. He sits here and just does this with Black Bond and probably J-Tech, and he just fucking cheerleads all this bullshit. And it's untrue. Are you kidding me? Especially in performance issues that can be worse than on consoles. Oh my god. Wow. Hey, Donnie boy. Call me when you can get a consistent 60 FPS on your multi-platform games, or even on your first-party games, because you're definitely not fucking getting that. Absolutely not. Call me. Be mad, stay jealous that I'm playing at 144 frames per second on BioShock Infinite. Be mad that I'm running Metro Exodus at fucking 4K 60 or 1440p at fucking frame rates you would be fucking jizzing your pants over. Stay angry. Be mad that I'm playing Devil May Cry at maxed out settings. Devil May Cry 5 at maxed out settings at 4K. Be mad that I am playing Resident Evil 2 at maxed out settings with HDR at 4K at 60 FPS. Stay upset. Because your consoles aren't fucking doing any of this shit. So, enjoy that suspension. Take some time off. Maybe think about how much of a fucking idiot you are. And stop spreading lies. Alright, thanks.